Okay, I'm Coreen Zerr, and I have lived in Nanaimo, British Columbia for over 30 years. I've been a fiber artist for most of that 30 years. I have entered and been juried into shows nationally, internationally, and won several awards. So I think I've kind of learned what they are looking for when you're jurying in, what they need. And in this world of virtual, I think it's really important for photographs being clear and precise. And so I've learned that through having to do that myself, been criticized for my photography, which is not my forte. I create things in fiber mostly. And I have taught on almost every island off of Vancouver Island. I've taught all the way to Halifax and back for the nationals. And now I just do commissions and mentoring. I love to mentor emerging artists and encourage them to enter these shows. So that's where I'm at these days.
What does a fine craft show mean to you?
When you put the word fine in front of craft, it elevates it, I think, to something that is technically and mastered in that medium. So it's something somebody has really worked at, honing their skill, basically, and being recognized in the art world for it. Because many of them they're very artistic expressions. All of these mediums they're using will be artistically and masterfully produced.
What are you looking for in the artwork submitted?
Something that's fresh and innovative in design, and of course, masterpiece in whatever medium they are choosing to enter.
What should artists be careful of when submitting artwork?
Photograph of your item is number one. Make sure that your detail shots, I'm not sure how many they're allowed, but the detail shots show in my case, if I'm looking at fiber pieces, I want to see the stitching. If I'm looking at clothing that's constructed, I want to see that it's constructed well. The artistic will shine through, but the construction technique is all about your photographs.
What experiences do you hope artists will walk away with?
I always want an artist to see a place in the art world where their work fits in and give them an idea how they compare to other fine art crafts. I mean, the best thing they can do is just enter. It gives them a sense of where they belong and how a lot of people always say, oh, I'm not good enough to do that. And I know personally they just need that little push. Yes, you are every bit, capable of entering and winning a craft show with what you have mastered. So a lot of it is about giving them confidence to carry on. Yeah.
What do you feel is the jury's responsibility in a fine craft show?
To give them good feedback and that they will learn that they are good enough to enjoy this experience. I mean, I always say, just getting it juried into a show like this is a huge accomplishment. So, I mean, there are many, many beautiful artists, especially on this island and on the outer islands. I know that work will be outstanding that is put into this show. So if they're juried in, that's a win-win. So I hope they recognize, that they are masters in that medium and maybe give them a little insight for growth to carry on entering other shows. And you can be rejected from one show and keep going, because if you are rejected from one show, you might win the next one. That's just how it goes, especially when we're jurying from photographs, because you really don't get the feel of that piece until you actually see it. Now, I know we have to do things via the internet and photos, but I hope that they take away some value to being at least even juried in, let alone if they win a prize. That's just the bonus, the cherry on top, right?